Hey guys, welcome back to the series for week number 170. So starting us off this week, we've got Poultry Shelf using the OP40. Coming to the end of the race here, someone has crashed off and he's going to try his best to get around, no such luck. That's not what he's being featured for. He's being featured for the struggles to get back and actually finish the race. He's heated up those tyres a bit and he's going to spin. Eventually he's going to have to go for reverse. And then coming in at number 9, we've got Lethal Force. He's racing here at Indianapolis and he's got a guy behind who he's fairly sure is ramming. So he's going to look behind and yes, he is indeed ramming. So job done, right? So then coming in at number 8, we have got Cyrodiil, and you know, this is Monza, and judging by the class of cars that are being used here, it's going to be pretty ugly into the first corner. So as we approach the first corner, we say a little prayer, and we've got some people who have already started punting, one guy from behind, 3 more guys from behind, and then unfortunately he's going to get caught up in that and then hit a curb and crash himself into the tyre wall. And then in 7th place this week, we have got Snooty, who is about to take 7th place in this race from a chap who is using those godforsaken 1552 rims on a Ferrari 641, but that's not what we're here to talk about. So we've got a little side by side here. I really thought the guy was going to try and pit him and have it not go right. But anyway, as we come to the end of the race, he's going to turn a little bit too much, crash into the tyre wall there, and that was the end of that battle. And then in at 6, we've got D-Dog, and up ahead we've got someone who's punted someone else. The punter was this chap here, so D-Dog is going to have to be careful as he tries to get past here. This guy somehow is in 5th place, but don't worry, he's not going to be in 5th for long. So D-Dog is coming to get past, and he's going to just push him into the wall there to stop him from getting past. And then as we come to the end of the straight, he's going to go around the outside of the guy, who is again going to do exactly the same thing, shove him into the wall, because that's just how he plays. And then as we come to start the 10th lap here, he's fairly slow on the straights. He's going to get caught pretty quickly, so I don't know if he's using automatic, because that thing should really be faster. And perhaps that was a brake check that went bad, because he slowed down an awful amount. I just couldn't see the brake lights. And then he's going to go for a ram and end up failing there. So that is 5th place for him. And then speaking of 5th place, we have got Snooty back again. He's in last place here off the start at the Nürburgring. So we're coming into the very tight first corner.
How hot can it be?
Don't say that!
And well, people just can't seem to get it right. So Snooty's going to go from last to 4th place there. And then just missing out the podium, we've got Blood Racer here, doing a bit of NASCAR racing on Indianapolis. It's lap 1 and he's had a fairly good start. He's in 3rd place, so not too bad, but it's still a long way to go. So the guy up in front is going to run wide, crash into the wall, and Blood Racer is going to try and get around, but he's going to go the wrong way. And that's 2 weeks in a row that he's crashing into pit walls. This time he wasn't actually trying to get into the pits, and that crash is continuing for quite some time. Fortunately it's going to come to an end, but I think perhaps his race has too. And then first on the podium we've got Spence, another Monza start here, but this is slightly more extravagant than the last one. So he's going to get punted into the tyre wall. A few other guys are going to. We've got Porsches mounting BMWs, and Porsche's crashing into the tyre wall there. So then we're going to fast forward to the second chicane. The first chicane's the real problem, but people also can't work out the second chicane. So as we go into the braking zone, we're going to have someone who's going to come a bit fast, and then someone else is going to come a bit fast, and Spence is going to crash into yet another tyre wall as a result and rightfully quit the race. And then just missing out 1st place, we've got Hooper, and we're coming to the end of lap 2 at a new bar race. And this guy up in front, I was unsure what was going to happen. Usually they run wide like he's doing there and crash into the tyre wall, but fortunately for him he's going to miss out, and Hooper's going to go up the back of him, which the guy was not too happy about, but that happens, and he's going to end up spinning as he tries to thwart him getting past. And then in 1st place we've got Black Dragon, and that guy is very, very quick in the straights, and Black Dragon's going to get on the brakes there and just sort of cut him off, but that was actually a good move for his own personal safety, because look what has happened behind him. That was absolute mayhem. So in with some bonus clips, but before we get into those, if you enjoyed the video and you'd like to leave a comment, why not go ahead and join the engagement gang like the guys on screen right now. And if you're new around here, go ahead and subscribe and click the notification bell so that you don't miss any future videos. But first up, we've got Poultry Shelf playing the Crew 2. It's got an interesting little way of directing the track there. But he's leading the race here, and he's 80% through. He's going to try to take the jump, and oh, it's a bit of a non-starter. And then we've got Blood Racer back again, and we've got a bit of a penalty system meltdown here. So he's going to have to get around these guys to try and avoid it. He's going to cut the track, but that was basically on a straight. But apparently he's gained a lot there and been awarded a 2-second penalty. So finally we have got Schneider seemingly starting in outer space. And yeah, his car is just not going anywhere, should we say. And then if we have a look at the map there, he's actually leading. Everyone else must have been fairly confused about what was going on, but obviously he did not win that race. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, leave a like. If you're new around here, go ahead and subscribe. Thank you very much to my patrons, whose names you're seeing on screen right now. If you'd like to join them and get access to videos early, the link is in the description, and I will see you guys in my next video.